We rocking. We rocking. Welcome back, everybody. It's your guy, Rich Uncle Mike. I told y'all, we're not stopping. We're gonna make sure that we keep dropping this knowledge, keep dropping game, and I'm gonna try to get better. You know, it takes time, but I will get better. I'm not the best at it right now, but we are trying over here. I got my moon guy right here to let y'all know we're going to the moon. What you said? He said, get up and get to the money. Get up and get to the money. That's what he said. All right. I got 5 points for y'all. And I want y'all to... Okay. Let me just say this. If your life hasn't changed in years, it's not bad luck. It's repetition. And that's what we're going to talk about. I got 5 points about that. It's repetition, the things you always keep doing. Got 5 points for y'all. And I could have a little more, but I don't want to do it like that right now. But y'all know how it goes. Nothing but game over here. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe, ring that bell, and hit that like. Help the community out. We are, aiming to grow over here. Not trying. We are aiming to grow more. So go ahead, support. If you're feeling generous today, I appreciate it. Trust me, I do. All right, point 1. People confuse wanting with doing. A lot of people want change, but they don't want the process that comes with it. Y'all want that new body. You want to look like Hulk Hogan back in the day. You want to look like Serena Williams back in the day. I know, but you do not want to do the work. You don't want to do the work. Because you want it doesn't mean it changed anything. You want to save money. It's, the mind state sounds good, but your reality, it's not clicking. I know a couple guys who want to get out the hood. They want to buy a house. They want to make a change, but they do the same thing every single time. Same job, make the same money, get up and do the same habits every single day. Just because you want it doesn't mean it's going to be a change. So if you do the same thing every day, which I said, repetition, what makes you think that it's going to change anything you got going on in your life? Dating the same broken women. You can see the outcome in your face at some of these jobs, honestly. You can see what the highest position gets somebody and where their house at and what they got going on. But now, mind you, you may spend the money different, which is a big thing, but you can see how far somebody going in a job. Don't get confused, people. All right, let's jump to point 2. Y'all know I do it different over here. Y'all gotta confuse, stick with me. We do it different. I wish I had my drink over here. Not liquor, Kool-Aid. Point 2. Comfort keeps people stuck. Comfort keeps people stuck. Staying comfortable feels safe. Yes, it does, but comfort is expensive. It costs you growth. Comfort. How can I put this? If you are comfortable doing the same thing every day or staying in the same position, you will never learn anything new. You only know what you know, and you're only going to get as far as the things that you know. Whatever you watch, that's the things you're going to learn. That's just what it is. Comfort will keep you stuck. Watching Sexy Black in the mirror. You throwing me off in that mirror. I say you throwing me off in that mirror. Say how? She throwing me off in that mirror, y'all. No, you don't have to. It's just throwing me off when I see you over there. The light. Either or, close the door or cut the light off. That's Sexy Black, by the way, y'all. She is putting on some lotion right now. It's confusing me. Appreciate you. She done messed up my train of thought, y'all. We trying to get it back, but y'all know how I go. Okay, we going into what? Point 2. Comfort keeps people stuck, right? And like I say, if you stand comfortable, it makes you feel safe when you should be trying to grow. You should be trying to make something happen every day. Like you have to be uncomfortable sometimes. And as a guy, being uncomfortable should become comfortable because you're going to be uncomfortable every day when you're trying to grow. Trying to see different things, trying to make a change. Because if you do the same things, you're going to get the same results. If you do the same things in life, you're going to get the same results. We're going to move on to point 3. Motivation is temporary. Motivation shows up when it wants to. Know what I mean? It shows up when it wants to. Discipline shows up even when you don't feel like it. You create a habit of getting up, drinking water, reading a book, hitting the gym, or whatever you got going on in your life. Trust me, if you keep on going, somehow, some way it's going to become a habit. Even if you are lazy, if you get up, wash your face, brush your teeth, and you consistently do this every day, it becomes a habit in your life, and you're going to find yourself having to do it without even thinking about it. Discipline and doing small things. So motivation when it comes to do big things, saving money, investing in your dreams, investing in yourself, the long-term things. Those are the goals that may slip up because you need more than motivation to reach them goals, and that motivation dies. You trying to get that body that you want, even if you not going to the gym, you just may be on a diet. Okay, I'm gonna eat this right now so I can lose a couple pounds, but that motivation can die. You start seeing them cookies, you start seeing people, you going out with your friends and they buying a steak, and my steak is good for you. That's protein. But let's say y'all go to the Sugar Factory or something like that, and you just want to enjoy what's going on with your friends at that time. You're going to fall weak to whatever you see. And it may not just be food. Temptations in life is serious. Like anything that you see, if you don't have discipline, you will fall to it because your motivation can be, okay, I'm not going to do this right now. But at the end of the day, if that temptation is heavy on your mind and it's in your face, you may fall to it. So this is why I say you have to have discipline. See things for what it is. You may see it, okay, that look good, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with just looking. We're going to go to point number 4 right now. Small habits control big outcomes. Y'all see that leading off number 3. Point 4, small habit controls big outcomes. Life doesn't change for one big move. It changes from small decisions done daily. Small decisions. Everybody want these big, I'm gonna just go cold turkey when I do this. I'm not gonna, go call this person or whatever. Like, listen. The small habits of just getting up and praying. You might say, I don't want to really go to church right now because I don't have the time, but you have time to pray. And you can't even do that. And that's a small habit. You want to drink more water. You can say, okay, I'm going to get up in the morning and make sure I drink a bottle of water just to start my day. And you still can't even do that. I'm going to eat more healthier, but that cake, them cookies, that fast food be calling your name because you're used to it. It became a ritual. It became a habit in your life to go out and eat, 4 days a week. Can't even afford it. You think you can because you got the money, but just because you got the money doesn't mean you can afford it. Small habits control big outcomes. So even if you don't drink that full bottle, you can say, okay, I'm just going to drink some water. Even if it's a swallow or something, you're going to put water in your system first. You don't have to drink the whole bottle. You don't have to go to church right away. You can start praying. You can open the Bible a little bit. You don't have to go to the gym. You could do 10 push-ups and 10 squats if you choose to. Work your way up. You don't have to become $1,000 overnight. Oh, I'm gonna put $500 away this week. Nah, man, start off with $10. Start off with $20. Invest that. Invest $5. Who cares? Invest something. Everybody want these major changes. They want these major changes in life, but you can't just start off at that big boy status and you've been doing the same thing for the past few years, 20 years, 30 years, and now all of a sudden you just want to make a big change. I wish it did work like that, but it doesn't, because chances are you're going to fall back into the same habits you've been doing for the past 30 years. Unless you have a life-changing event that happens in your life that's going to make you have discipline in that area, whatever's going on in your life, that's the only way I can see you making a big change. But other than that, time is going to fly by. Go to point number 5, because y'all know I got to get out of here. I got to make sure I, do my real life things. But point number 5, most people quit too early. You know what I'm saying? They quit too early. They don't quit because it doesn't work. They quit because it's uncomfortable. I'm letting that sink in. Y'all hear me clearly. Like, I want y'all to hear me clearly when I say this. They don't quit because it doesn't work. They quit because it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to make changes in your life that you're not used to. Just like going to a new job. You don't know these people. You don't know what the job is like. You don't know the environment. So it's uncomfortable to you until you get used to it. You don't know if you're going to like it, hate it, and it might not be the job, it might be the people, it might be the environment, it could be anything. Every time you go there, have this certain smell that you just hate every time you show up. The people cool, but the environment is not hitting. Uncomfortable. Changing the way you dress. You used to one thing, but you got to dress a certain way, but you like, I don't feel comfortable, but it's a decent way for you to dress at the moment. But you don't feel comfortable dressing like that. Uncomfortable. Changing your toxic ways. Uncomfortable because you're used to it. Don't make me go to the old me, all this and that. You would never be the old you because you know what too much now. You know way too much right now. Why would you want to go back to the old you? Because the old you dumber than the new you. Being uncomfortable can make you or break you. I say this because you can choose the wrong thing. You uncomfortable, so you're going to give up quick. You know, nah, man, I can't do this no more. It's not what I'm used to. I can't go through this no more. But you can grow. You can become a better person. You're going to start looking at things different. You're going to start letting things go a little bit more because you're going to be like, you know what? I ain't going to even stress over that right there. I'm going to let God deal with that. I'm going to just keep going up, living my life and doing what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? Get to the money. Make my body better. Make my spirituality better. Get closer to the man upstairs. I'm telling y'all, like, you have to make your life better at the end of the day. Because nobody else is going to love you as much as you love yourself. You make your own choices. God gave the freedom of will. Like, you can do whatever you choose to do. You can get up, walk out, be homeless if you want to. Get up from that job and go to a new job if you choose to. This is your life. Don't think you have to keep it the same. You can make changes, but I always say start small, don't start big. Start small. So what I'm gonna end with, if you stay consistent when it's boring, because it's always boring being consistent with something. Going to the gym, boring. Trust me. Saving money, boring. You see them trips on Instagram people be going to, they on boats, they having fun. You like, man, I'm tired of saving money. I want to spend something. But you doing the right thing is boring. But understand, life gets easier later. Gets much easier. Most people, they won't. That's why most people stay stuck. Because they won't do the uncomfortable thing at the moment that they need to do the thing. Listen, you got Rich Uncle Mike. Appreciate y'all and love y'all. We're going to come with some more game. We're going to keep on dropping. Like I said, if you're feeling generous too, make sure you hit that subscribe, hit that like, and ring that bell. We moving up. We ain't trying. We are moving up over here. And we're going to keep it consistent. We're going to keep on dropping. And I'm letting y'all know, we running 2026 over here. 2026, we're going to run it up. We hit a milestone this year. We done got monetized and everything. Listen, we going to run it up this year, 2026. And I'm not starting 2026. I'm starting now. You see me over here right now. And I got to edit the video after this. I got an injury right now, and I'm still on here recording, trying to make some things happen, trying to come up with a game plan. Come on, man. I'm gonna give y'all some sauce. It's gonna taste good, but I don't want y'all to take it all. I'm out of here, man. Y'all stay blessed. Catch y'all later.